Hey, what is going on, Nintendo Nation? Hope you're having an awesome day. Now, recently we've had a Pokemon Go update, as you guys know, a couple of days ago. However, there's been some interesting things discovered in the last couple of days about this update. There have been new lines of code added that weren't there before that do hint that the next update for Pokemon Go is going to be a big one. So like I said, there's new lines of code that have been added into the game, and some of these are about legendary Pokemon and legendary battles, trading, so it seems like trading will be coming soon, new items, and maybe modifying gyms. We don't really know at this moment. So what I'm going to do for you guys in this video is basically go over every single piece of code that's been added in the recent update, whether it's important or not, basically say what I think it is, but mainly we are going to focus on the legendary, the gym modifiers, the new items, and obviously trading, which is something that the game really needs. Still no mention of PvP or battling, so hopefully that is added in a future update. Now what I want to know from you guys is, what new feature do you want added to Pokemon Go the most? So would you like trading to come next? Would you like battling? Or would you like legendary Pokemon battles? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, let's start digging through this new code. So the first thing we're going to talk about in this video is that potentially new items are coming to Pokemon Go, which is kind of important in my opinion. I think we do need some new items. And more importantly, these items are going to be free incenses. So what people have found in the code is an incense that says item incense spicy, item incense cool, and item incense floral. So it seems to be like a fire, water, and grass incense. So that would kind of attract grass Pokemon, fire Pokemon, water Pokemon, you get it. But for me, I don't see the point of that, because I feel like grass Pokemon, water Pokemon, and fire Pokemon are quite common in some aspects, because obviously there's multiple Pokemon with that type. So I'm potentially thinking that could be for starters, perhaps, because starters are very rare. The game's been out for ages. Some people just still can't find any starters, me included. So I do think maybe that will be to get starters. They might be quite expensive, but I don't know, that's what it would feel like to me. But then again, like just spawning the same Pokemon over and over again with an incense would kind of be a bit broken. So maybe it's a one-time thing, you just get one starter. Because in my opinion, I just don't see the point of having incenses for certain types. However, having said that, it would make sense to have an item that would lure water Pokemon towards you, because there are some players who don't live anywhere near water, because obviously we know that water Pokemon are found close to rivers, lakes, and obviously the sea. So again, that would make sense in a way, so maybe it is for certain types. But guys, let me know in the comments below, what would you rather have? Would you rather have these incenses for certain types like fire, water, grass, or would you rather have them for starters? Let me know. Now the next line of code is something called activity catch Pokemon, which we know is just catching a Pokemon. However, the code beneath it is the one that deserves the most attention. So this one is called activity catch legend Pokemon, showing that legendaries will be able to be caught. Hopefully this is added soon. By the looks of it, if they're adding this now and this wasn't in the game to begin with, Niantic is starting to make progress with maybe getting these legendaries out there. Maybe they're going to go through events, maybe they're just going to be randomly sent to the wild but have a really low spawn rate. We don't know, but it definitely seems like legendary Pokemon are coming soon. So if there's any more information on legendary Pokemon, guys, I will definitely let you know as soon as I hear it. Now the next line of codes is quite weird, because I don't really understand why they've added this in. This talks about forts. Now originally in the Pokemon Go trailer, forts were basically the gyms that we see now. So it doesn't really make sense to call them forts, especially since there is a line of code that says gym as well. But anyway, I'll just basically say what these codes are. So there's add fort modifier. Not really sure what this means, because you can't really affect the appearance or add anything to gyms apart from Pokemon. So maybe there is something coming soon, you can customize your own gym. And there is debate whether fort also means Pokestops as well. Honestly, not too sure. Then the next line of code is fort deploy Pokemon, which obviously we know that you can deploy Pokemon at gyms, so probably that isn't anything really interesting. And there's also fort recall Pokemon, which again we know we can recall Pokemon. So not sure why these have been added in now, because in my opinion I don't think these are anything new, to be honest. And then there's one that says start gym battle, which is just gym battling. Again, I don't know why this doesn't mention fort. If forts are being added into the code now, surely you'd put add gym modifier, gym deploy Pokemon, and gym recall Pokemon, but instead it says fort, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But anyway, let's move on to something very interesting, and this is code mentioning trading, something that everyone's wanted from the start of the game. They said they were going to add it, but they had a few delays. I don't know what they were exactly, but it seems like trading is coming very soon, and there was always that rumor it would launch probably around September, October time. And I personally think it's a good time to release trading now, because we were worried originally that people were just going to trade their way to like 150 Pokemon. However, with delaying trading, it means that most people have gone out and caught the majority of their Pokemon. So I think it's fair enough if you want to trade your way to like getting the max amount of Pokemon you can now, because you know you've done the hard work, you've basically gone and caught most of them by now. So I think it's a good idea that trading is added now. So what we have seen added in the code, we have trade search, which means you can search for people looking to trade, or maybe you can search for specific Pokemon. There's trade offer, which basically means you offer a trade to someone who wants to trade. Next up is trade response, which is obviously just responding to a trade offer. You could probably just either say yes or no. And finally, there is trade result, which is obviously the result of your trading actions. So it seems that trading is coming in the next update. I really hope so. I mean, this goes alongside the rumors that trading would be added around September time, so hopefully that is the case. Now the last thing I want to talk about is something to do with items again, and these are about the effects of capturing. And there's one that says item effect cap chance night, which obviously means the effect of the item and the capture chance at nighttime. We haven't really seen that before. We don't know whether nighttime or daytime affects capture rate. Now it seems likely that so far we haven't had any items that does affect the capture rate of nighttime or daytime. However, back in May, before the game came out officially, there were some other berries found in the code that have not made an appearance yet, such as Blockberry, Nana Berry, Pinup Berry, and Wepar Berry. So if you want to see any of this information, by the way, links are in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the new information and all the new code found in the recent update. So it does seem like legendaries, trading, and other features are coming in the next update. So guys, if you're excited for the new update for Pokemon Go, definitely leave a like. I know I am definitely excited for it. And if you're new around here and you want to stay up to date with everything Pokemon Go, everything Pokemon Sun and Moon, and just everything Pokemon, then hit the subscribe button down below. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace!